Hey, it's Neva with Click on This at the 2019 Sundance Film Festival. We're here tonight with the film Corporate Animals, starring Demi Moore and Ed Helms. Let's go see who we can interview. Neva with Click on This. Nice to meet you. So what was it like to work with this cast?
This cast was incredible. They came from all different sorts of backgrounds and sort of have all different comedy styles and acting styles, and so it was really nice to see them all come together in this movie and find sort of a middle ground in a real cohesive way. It was really fun, and it was great to have people like Demi, who's seasoned, obviously an icon, and then some more up and coming comedians as well to sort of throw it in there. Yeah.
And so how long did it take you to make this film?
We shot it in 18 days, and 15 of those days were in a cave, and the other 3 were at days of exteriors. So it was a quick shoot. It was really crazy.
Amazing. So what number Sundance is this for you?
This is my second Sundance with a film, third attending overall. So yeah.
So what inspired you to write a movie like this?
Well, I guess I always was fascinated by survival stories about life and death situations, like famous ones like the Chilean mining disaster or the Uruguayan plane crash. I just felt like you could do something with comedy.
Have you written a script like this before or something similar?
Not really. I mean, I was in Sundance once before with a film called Four Lions, which is a comedy about Islamic terrorism, so I'm not afraid of going to dark places with comedies. But this was the first thing I'd written that is about an ensemble, that is about survival. So it was a challenge, but a fun one.
What's next for you? Are you currently working on another project?
Yeah, I just flew from New York. I'm currently in the middle of shooting a film with Drew Barrymore, which will hopefully be out later this year. So we're on week 2 of the shoot of that. It's called The Stand-In. It's very different. She plays 2 characters, like a doppelganger comedy.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait to see your film. A pleasure meeting you. So are you enjoying Sundance so far?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I've only slipped on the ice once.
Uh-oh. Hopefully you didn't get too injured.
No, well, I'm very clumsy, so it's shocking that I've only done it once. No, I landed on a knee, which felt like scrapey for a half a day, but then I'm fine now, so.
What was it like to work with the cast members?
It was really fun, yeah. I'd never worked with any of them before, and we all got along really well. Like, luckily there was no bad apples because we were just stuck in this room, so if there were, it would have been a nightmare. And Demi Moore really kind of stepped up and became like the mom of the group, and she really, on the weekend, on the one day off we had every week, Sunday, she organized events for us, and every Sunday she was like, do you want to go to this museum? Do you want to do this? And we ended up, because we were there for such a short time and we loved Santa Fe, so we ended up seeing a lot of stuff because she just stepped up and she was like, I've organized cars, I've organized us to go here, and so it was kind of amazing, and so we ended up hanging out like 7 days a week as a cast.
You guys became like a family pretty much, huh?
Yeah, our group text is still going, and actually anytime it dies out, Demi's the one who lights it up again. So,
very cool. So you'll see these people again and again perhaps.
yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
It was such a pleasure. Good luck with everything. Hey, Jessica, Neva, Demi, Neva, nice to meet you guys. So this film sounds incredible. So what was it like to work together?
It was fantastic. I mean, I really I almost feel like it's sort of cliche that we keep saying,
I know,
great.
I know.
But it was really so incredibly wonderful.
Yeah, it was really fun, and I'm such a fan of hers. And when she walks into the set, she was just like amazing, and she was amazing to watch. It was amazing to watch you do work.
You know, I've been hearing that all night, Demi, that you were the glue that held the cast together, and that you cared for them and looked out for them. You still do, right?
I think we looked out for each other because they helped me equally.
Right.
Comedy is I haven't done as much of, and I really felt like I could lean on them and feel the support. And
Did they help you feel funny?
yeah, I felt like if I wasn't sure, I could say, "Is that okay, guys? What was that funny? Was it funny?" Yeah, they were totally.
And it was always funny. Yeah, she's really funny in this movie.
No, they all make me look good.
Yeah.
Would you do this type of thing again?
Definitely, yeah. I would definitely do this type of thing again. I mean, she was kind of describing that when we were shooting, it's an ensemble piece. So there's a lot of really amazing people in this movie. And a lot of times, because we're trapped in a cave, we're shooting one scene just all day because we're trying to get coverage of everyone. So it did feel like like we were doing theater. And I felt like when I was done with the project that I was a better actor. So I would absolutely do that again. Yeah.
It was like 10-page scenes.
Yeah.
So it really did have the feeling of that.
What was it like to play Lucy? And tell us about Lucy.
She was really delicious and in a weird way very liberating, just because she was really insensitive and selfish and self-centered and unapologetic about it. And so it's so horrible that it's like was great. It was delicious. Yeah, it was delicious. It was.
So, what was it like to work on this film?
It was the best. I mean, we were trapped in like this like fake set cave, and we would always be like, oh my god, like freezing or sweating, but like the group of people is so special, and like especially I feel like Demi Moore set the tone for all of us, and she, as the like number one in the cast, I think really just like rounded the troops together and like created this environment where we're all looking out for each other, and it was really special. Like I think that like it wouldn't have been the same without her. We are definitely a family. We keep in touch. We are always texting. We like hung out like a month ago and are like always in touch. Just we want to keep like this little family moving. So.
Well, thank you. I can't wait to see the film. It was a pleasure talking with you. Take care. Ed and Eva with Click on This. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. So, what was it like to work in a cave?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, a little movie magic.
Okay, great.
There are scenes in the movie that we shot in a real cave, and a lot of the movie we shot on a set that looks like a cave. And that was actually pretty nice, because the craft service table was only about 20 feet away, so you could just walk over and get some gummy bears anytime you wanted. Or Fritos, yeah.
Love Fritos.
I'm actually a producer on this movie also, so I was part of the development of this thing from the very inception, and I just loved it and wanted to be a part of it, and this was the perfect kind of way to dip in and have a fun role that's a little bit like a tangent to the rest of the movie. It's I don't want to say too much about how my part works in the movie, but you'll see. It was really fun.
And you're a funny guy. Is this one of the darker films you've done?
I mean, you could make that argument, yeah. Although Hangover 3 is pretty dark. But actually, all the Hangovers are kind of dark. But this one might be the darkest. Yeah, this is the darkest I've ever done. This movie changed me.
How so?
I'm super evil now.
I can see that in your
really
eyes.
dark part of me.
What's next for your dark stuff?
I don't know. Maybe a Christmas movie?
Thank you so much, Ed. It was a pleasure. Can't wait to see your film.